Webster's dictionary defines the word epic as heroic or grand in scale or character, particularly impressive or remarkable. Well, this is all that and then some. This is Epic Willys Adventure, the Oregon Trail.
We're a week in, I think. We left, or we all got wherever a week ago. Because technically tonight it'll be a week. But our guide says to think happy thoughts today because
do your rain dance
to have it stop.
Right.
Because otherwise we'll be camping in snow tonight. So that'll be epic.
Yeah.
But
with us,
it was a great night last night. Told some stories around the fire. Eric and I have a land battle going. But I'm gonna move on from these parts, and I think he's gonna homestead here. So, but yeah, how many miles do you think we got today, Bob? Ish.
Probably $180.
$180.
Over the mountains.
Cool deal. Well.
Yeah, we start climbing now.
Oh man!
You're done with the flat stuff. Now we go up.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I know my Jeep likes the higher elevation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
So,
Should be good.
it's gonna be a great day today.
Or low it is.
Epic out.
After a morning meeting and putting a little water on the fire, the crew was out on their way, but the road conditions were, let's just say, less than ideal. Whoops. Dr. Gonzo, I don't think that went quite as planned.
If you're feeling a little dark and gloomy on this kind of dark and gloomy day, throw your goggles on. It's like Florida.
Once the fellers got back on the road, it didn't take long for the crew to get back to civilization. Stop for a quick picture or two. After the photo op, the crew continued and reached their first destination, South Pass City.
All right, boys, South Pass City, here we come.
Once a bustling gold mining camp, now known as one of the most authentic old settlements in the American West, South Pass is also one of the most known ghost towns of Wyoming. Well, like the rest of South Pass, the crew packed up and moved on as well. Though we did pick up a missing member of our crew in South Pass City. We met back up with Oli and her team, but after a brief time on the road, things weren't looking so good again.
Phil, rest area. Rest area, Phil.
I know that smell. That's cool.
After working on Oli for an hour or so with no solution in sight, the crew decided to hitch her on up. But luckily, Keith and Sam knew someone on a ranch not too far away to let the crew fix their vehicles and take up lodging. Turns out Oli wasn't the only one who needed some repairs. Old Greg also needed some minor adjustments. After wrenching hard on the Jeeps, the crew decided to take a quick break and chat. But that didn't last long because, well, there was some celebrating to be done.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eric. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Thank you. That was awkward enough.
With the day coming to an end, it was time to hear how some of the crew's day went.
I didn't do too bad. We definitely, so on day 6, after we raced the Baja 1000, Pat, Tyler, and I, the radiator had broken some mounts and vibrated loose. Rubbed a hole in one of the cooling tubes. We arrived here at Big Piney today after meeting up with Sam and Keith again. And the shop they brought us to, the lady's dad has a TIG welder, and he was able to come through and weld up old Greg's radiator, so we should be good to go and race the Baja again. The weather was nice and cold today, so old Greg ran really nice. Nate and I stayed warm. Nate was warm enough to the point where he was slumped over taking a nap for about a half hour. He's not gonna admit to that, but I got a picture of it, so he has to now.
It's blackmail now.
Yeah, other than that, we stayed nice and dry, apart from a couple puddles that have a few holes in the floor. We had about 1 inch of water in here a couple times. Yeah, otherwise, got a good night's sleep last night. Bunked up with Tyler, did some bartering, let him use his sleeping bag since he lost his, and I got to use his tent.
Day 7 recap. Last night we slept somewhere on the Continental Divide. Great elevation. Of course, we got wet again last night. It was nice to have the heat break. It was a wonderful day. It was very, very cool. The Jeeps ran extremely well. Conditions, let's just say they were slippery. You had to keep up a lot of speed, a lot of RPM. Wheel speed was very important. Old Gulbon went in the ditch once in the soft mud. I was able to get her out on my own. I'm very thankful for that. The last thing I wanted to do was ask for help and break out the winch. It was a wonderful day. The cool air helped us get these vehicles down these roads with the wheel speed in the mud. I couldn't imagine trying to do that with the temperatures we had a couple days ago. It was wonderful to come down the Continental Divide and start to see the change in scenery. And I think if I was one of the settlers now, I'd maybe starting to get the inkling that I think we're going to make it.
That wasn't the end of the day, however. There was still even more celebrating that needed to be done.
Happy birthday to me. This is awesome. This is exactly how I would want to spend my 30s. I got VIP though.
Guys, get on the bus! Get on the bus!
Are we all right here?
No, you're with us.
All right.
First class, first class. Pants!
Pants always first class.
Nobody died in the back of that tack trailer. Almost, but not fully. It's the start of day 8 of the Epic Willys Adventure Oregon Trail. Some of the Jeeps have gotten some minor makeovers and some flashy accessories. With the new aesthetic enhancements complete, it was time to strap Willy up again and get back on the road. After enjoying several miles of smooth pavement, it wasn't long until the crew was back on the old dirt roads. And dirt plus rain equals mud.
We are in the mountains. We have arrived. All the mud everywhere. Oh dude, it was so fun. It was a lot of fun right up until we hit one of the huge puddles and the inside of old Greg flooded from all the holes in the floor. Seriously? It was bad. Pretty sure my air filter is like packed full of mud right now. Yeah. Yeah, I love the mountains. Yeah, yeah. Times 2.
That would be the last time anyone would see that orange pack on this trip. Sorry, Nate. Continuing on through the mountains, losing luggage was not the only problem that occurred.
It's not big, but it's like burning and, it's like a coal.
But like every other situation on the Oregon Trail, was nothing this crew couldn't handle. So they pressed on. Would you look at that? Pavement once again. Time for the crew to head to their last destination for the night, that being a fancy hotel. The first time sleeping in beds in over a week.
So it's day 8, and we're in Pocatello, Idaho. We had a really cool day coming through the mountains. What was that mountain pass?
Thompson, I think.
Thompson Pass? LaBarge Road or something like that?
Yeah, LaBarge Meadows and...
It was really cool. The Wyoming Range?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we followed the Lander cutoff all the way up until we made that last stop.
Yep.
That was pretty much on the trail all the way.
Yeah, it was
and
pretty
then
well
the trail veered down in the valley and the road went,
We caught back up with the trail when we came down up or over into Idaho. But I don't know, put a lot of miles. It was a long day. Everybody's pretty exhausted. Yeah, Meese? Is that what it is?
No, it's moose.
The Meeses.
Moose is the plural of moose.
Oh, what else did we see? Somebody else saw elk?
We saw an elk's butt.
Ooh.
Saw a deer, quite a few deer, a beaver swimming in the pond.
You guys got to see the beaver?
No,
I just saw the dam.
about it.
A bunch of animals.
That's Wyoming.
A lot of animals.
Dave and I were seeing deer last night.
Saw a lot of hawks.
Yeah.
A lot of hawks flying.
Hawks.
Saw a bull moose right outside of Pocatello. I guess it was Soda Springs, I think. The bull moose.
On the left side on the hill.
Nobody ever tells me.
Where was that?
Well,
Right
right outside
on
of Soda Springs, I hit the horn thingy and said.
It was pretty big.
Yeah, it was way big.
Soda Springs?
So where did we stop for gas? So it was right before we got onto I-15.
Other than that, yeah. So we're going to go grab some grub. And tomorrow we're going to be hanging out in this area. And we'll be down at the CarQuest at, noon? American Falls, CarQuest.
After the daily recap, some wanted to burn off some extra pent-up energy from the long hours on the road. We call those people the crazies.
We're going running in a hide. Oh, where are we? Idaho.
Idaho, 4,500.